creation of Allah.
Turn this uniform into mini skirts and stuff like that are getting attention from boys and stuff, and she's not. Why should she not feel like she's not special and she's not worth anything because she's not getting attention from men? Or why should she feel confident in herself and feel good and special about herself?
Yeah, this is a big issue in terms of the sisters aspiring to. A lot of sisters need to chat to a lot of revert sisters. A lot of born Muslim sisters. They need to sit down and chat to revert sisters, and they need that. Our revert sisters need to be, have to take more of a, an advisory role, and more of a mentoring role to the young sisters, and sit them down and tell them, look, this is what I used to be upon. This is how I used to be. And reality, sister, there's nothing better for these sisters to hear it from another sister. So we advise our sisters to get more involved in mentoring sisters and things like that, because even in the time that we're living in, there's too many sisters, or too many young women being, having children without zina. There's too many, fatherless children, and there's too many young Muslim women at the end of this. And many of our sisters or many of our young daughters, they're having children out of wedlock and they're left alone. They get their flats, they get their benefits, and then they think that they're self-sufficient. They can provide for themselves, they can do this, they can do that. But it's only when they grow up, only when they settle down in life and they try to get married and they have their 2 children out of wedlock, and then they realize the reality that those brothers that are practicing, they're not choosing to go down this road. Now marriage becomes hard for them. Trying to start a family becomes hard for them. And also these children, they don't know who their fathers are. So this is the outcome of what happens. Or many of them are getting sexually transmitted diseases. Some of them can be healed, and others, and some of them there is no cure for. And sometimes death is at the end of this road. So we ask our sisters, man, to cover themselves up, and stay away from zina and entertaining young boys, because in reality these boys don't want to marry you. They don't even want to settle down with you for more than a month or 2. And in reality, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given something to a woman that once she allows herself to have it ripped out, it is very hard to put back in. And this is haya, shyness. These characteristics of shyness you find if you have a young daughter, a young sister, anything, you'd find that in their natural state of fitra, before they get exposed to their shyness being ripped out, that young girls are very shy. They don't like to dress in front of boys, they don't like to play with boys, they don't like to do none of these things. But what society does, it rips it out of them to the point they have no shyness now. Now they're kissing on the main road, they're fornicating on the main road, they're holding man's hand on the main road, they're doing all types of things on the main road, where this is not from their selves. Like women, they don't do these sort of things. This is not a womanly characteristic, to have no shyness. So we ask the sisters, keep your shyness, keep your haya, and stay away from these activities of boyfriend and girlfriend and getting yourself caught up in this long struggle that in reality you're going to be in it alone, fighting to raise your children, no money, no nothing, and it's not an easy road to go down. So we ask you to fear Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and we ask Allah to strengthen you, and make it easy for you, inshallah.
What's the time now?
Since I've come to Tawheed and I've read about the companions and the salaf and everyone else, I know who I am. I'm the creation of Allah.